na nipa pese wo goro no ho abusua tie me oye oba na wuti fie thinking say oye oba afon pa na de enti na wo ye saa no mu nyina mu de esima so dwade mu ye bi na ne de na ma ye nti asa kobere mu kuru abusua tie me wa ha men kada men kan hye mu da wonim de enti a I don't even trust that man. I don't even trust that man. Says some of the Bible and this time of the somebody has tagged David Joy for me. Anya Juma. Nya anya Juma say, what's my brewana de Bobako to the Enkefa Hobby? What's my brewa? Now baby Obakoto if I hobby. Even in the midst of divorce, no, the another channel actually me say you were a greedy man. Nana divorce ne kwaso said ya na sabotage abayo no ne Facebook hwan obi account bi a na wa block tells me say you are a greedy man. Joyce has suffered in your hands. Awade ne ya ne bebre da mayo ne siso a awade ne de so much say he will compromise sa na ne wura free even common sense how to even navigate even the relationship na you wura free. I am sorry, but this one goes to somebody who is preparing to go to marriage. Somebody next Saturday, we're compromising so much. By the time you realize what the kawase, but who you are, Kasa, you don't know anymore. Who did I show more? The question apart from some growth, already take away a corner. The question in Nipana or Kawan, what travel science be said, Aqua, you want your papa. Young artist, any actresses, any artist for a wine, who could only a Juma Yaman and compare Juma. And Fernando is my manager nonsense, no, M1 wanna say, or Noa, Ubesia, the no in Sabedri. Bebre, Titiawadium in celebrities, Bebre, relationship, because they will be blackmailed, and Tioman and Amho, they are not happy. They come out, they smile, they come and show forth. Yeah, bon yeah, someone will pia with me. It's a crack. A idea what you into Nimuya warrior. Nanokra Samopa say, Bebrena, yeah, blackmail or Muntino, won't to mean casse because Obeke or your gospel musician or your one quote me well. Who your gospel musician? Any form of abuse is an abuse. It's not acceptable. Some things don't call for prayer. There are certain things it is not prayer. Because listen, when the person is abusing you emotionally, it's even worse than the physical one. The person is manipulative. The person will make sure say he will make you feel like this. Hey, David Joy, why you near mo? You've done things. But this one, dear, me sure say, oh, mommy, or who cry is wondering if it's not greed that is driving you to do those things. Let's say, yampa, and kwalani mi enu nyawoba, but there's one that is your child. Akwalaba akubi wo mu yawoba. Or no one gonna who say, me gu mami hu fia. Social media never forgets. Me bananya Drew Baby is standing in a place of authority. This is where I am coming from. When your child is grown, he has some name on his own, and somebody will call her bastard. Papa one baba kunupua. Una was yes and on a yawabano. One What do Hunina ko budem? A yawo ya Ghana for na so be any jikura. What's ya sorry them na wenijia? Na a yo beside dentin was a wenije. Sana Ghana for you be it ye. A ya Ghana. And a nippon himself and Nyanku wa mani say, or one social way mu, when ye this is Tadina. Dear Yan sister no, as when the countenance, as a Saga crabby, now they want to refer you back. They want to refer you back. Auntie Dinah. Me who say was any request. Ghana fuona. Oh yeah, sorry penny. And na neba age me teenage tantrums. Debia, you better sorry penny biana obia you say. Oh no, yes, so ya sorry penny, negate creme, no, Nagana for Kasa. Nancy Abusiafu will be out soon, will be our buying. So wouldn't one, Konakoshe. Deborah, is it Deborah or Abigail? Yeah, Abigail. Bible says, what you Obama Quasia. No, what is Bama Quasiano? After one Panyama young Kunukuno, Nukuquasia and Kuno, or need David Bewaren. What does that tell you? That a dear Kita was a man. So one Kuram we are when you meet me, no dear Moby, that was so we. May I see said David Joy? Ebi a what? Say be a said your Joyce. Nancy what's this? You will bufu said Nancy Joyce. On Caho, now you will saw the canon want to want to me and canon want to. It's a was how did you want to mean to know you? Oh, boy. You did not call him a organ, organ, and you know this is him. The nuclear woman say, the hand that lays the golden egg. David, you've killed it. You've killed it with your hands. Okay. And Guasia would be a good sister. And until I want to make my back, no, because of Shan Yamabi, a wacky catch run at some and something times so. At some for radio so audios. I wacky can't win who fear. Mijidi said, what can I saw the run home my wa? Sana my dear. I said, do a wa. A young audience of woeful, and I want to try yampia. I said, Biaba, Bribiaba, and Apessa will come here and say, when I was some year day. But David, you spoiled it. What's saying? A Bama were young matured, no. Okona will be down with Yellow. And what was that when you are banning with you? Now, Momo Cabra, Papa, Matinamuka, or die you shared some of the common things you've done. Ah, now, because you could never walk to any muda. It's your castle about your 2 2 also your 2 2 in Bama. And now, Pastor will try and say, Joyce, and you 2 2 near. Bra, oh, so you 2 2 near our farm. Oh, so you 2 2 near pa. And I walk farm. Many me Pakua was so chia. What I was say you were your son. Ebia no feel baby anyhow. Ma will also I mean sure said maybe they are single, they are walking about. So in your mind, you think that is how it's supposed to be. In your mind. Now anyway, you go so ya kicking ya. Me sure said Joyce along the line we know who saw be found. Because what you are supposed to do as a man. A bad man who said, that man is really responsible. I'm telling you. When you are responsible, your wife will do everything. Everything. Even sometimes you don't have anything in your hands, but the care and attention that you have for your wife alone. You are not happy, say, Joyce, baby, I guess you are the background. You are not happy. I quite remember some time ago, not delay, any interview. Said you would so delay and Casa will say there is an abuse going on. But this girl defended you in his teeth. I was watching that video, I'm looking at this body language and other things. And you could see, say, now your Joyce, yes, say, you have a grown you. But you, any opportunity you get, any opportunity, David Joy, you get, you want to kill this woman. Hey, now we are bad on one card, sir. We are bad on one. I was young. Oh my, you could Joyce career. YouTube will coins and now person with general, and also I see that she and I want you know what's that. They are wolf from now per se bedu one. The per se bedu, they are sure say. I was a wood tree with my feeding fee, or my school fees. I do one, and our person winning a year, no say, and your ma, and your ma said, you were Jawa, dear. So what's over can we actually any younger than you are coming to tell us the so younger than David Joy. David Joy, Uber can we actually now yaka can you David Joy and Quentin Mamma me bua fool. Yes, it is so no. Oh, yeah, young now with the area more. A branch be so penna penna. Uber who not on in Ameria boys name. Oh, this one I chop him. This one that is how it starts. Oh, this one I chop him. Oh, this one is loose. Oh, this one also I cannot oh who what did you oh who what did you ye be now ye bear 40 ye 50 no. What you bear 40 and now 50 you have experienced this thing before. Na Ghana no yɛn ka no kore. Obi betimi ase wo pe e wa asɔre dem. Pene a wan pene ama no, obi aba na obi aso interest pe no mo na namase nye and I get away na akɔfa no and I get away. What is your business? What is your business? In that thing, it is about time. Share ebusiafo yam papa nom ni yam merma bebremu because they didn't even get somebody as a mentor, somebody to look up to as a male prototype, a male species. All born a bra said yes, sir. Alternate ewunyami ani muntino. Apart from the ready. When yambari man tete ye bia se bi sa on na mu se bia do wani na dra wade time anu waware. And then 3 days was said then 4 days. Now yes, I am sorry to bring yours in it. Obia or te your friend and mama. I am sorry. You are wondering. But if you never know animal, so you need a cooker, somebody who is a cook. You don't need a wife. You who need a set of wife for there be open cook or be a bed and yam woody. Bamana a quanya what do you fast? Bed down man santen tasso. Or buy what the Ghana and the Duma Papebi. What you ding now a cofano. Now the number will be manso. Now sister Yenya tiny den one to me and cansem maturity didn't tell you say abrantie so unu kun or yenya someone freno or bar there be abrochete yes I'm yet nyabutre adiani say mebua udi nyabutre mame one to me and yet come ya na adema blogger one way away said your what it here one way ni wo one way ni suma one way ni dada and all those in kwasiasem. Go, you know who fee. Go, you know who I feel none or never media air patching. Look at that. Look at that. You are not men, you are boys. You are still boys. As a secondary school game you people are doing, you are boys. You are not men. Real men talk. Real men express their emotions. Real men will say, yes, you have offended me. I am offended. But because you and I share a common goal, because you and I, we are in a covenant, because you and I made a vow. Yes. What from me? Now so be the chat. And I want you to move on. I was back. Mega respect. Mega respect. Because papa na your dobie dia. It is not easy to find in the streets of Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, one ya kurom for mesua. What Ghana for be mo memua. One shaba. One shaba. Papa for bebre shaba. In the notion said the ban or power beba. Sa adwene fi adwene tantan a ehye brimutirim ai one ne maame jaya no wajan kwala no na maame ne de kwala na bo ho saa afedu tam kwala ne be ware a no watutuntuma na no kwasasem bi ebedi nanim 30 solid years. The man didn't know what her children will eat. What offense did that woman commit? He gave birth 3 in Tafuamiensa at a go. And Nankwala miensa no na baako eyare tiem se baako sika eni wonti baako wuye. Papa ne ba ya wokita pampas nyama kakra na koko a yede agu sachet mu so to wo kolebu ho door entrance na no a wode ba no oba ya yese ne yere no awo nkwala miensa a wo se wo kwa aba no 30 good years ni 30 years. Let's hear. Gali babe ware. Ana ne auntie bi ne maame ne papa nua baby a. Ebe me se maame no wanwunti na ne di nkwala na tie wo mu anu akosra nkwala no na amu mu bibi kakra enti sa connection wo ho. Enti ya be ware abayiwa no. In fact, abayiwa no sister. Anka me mo me so wa no kra amane. Na mo me so wa no. Me kai se me wo secondary school maame ne timi nu aduane. Na odi aba. Sa ta na me maame ho tire no. Na aduane a maame ne beso aba no e obi amesram wo secondary school ho enti maame sa ade na maame ne ye na ye me fe
maame ni be ye wo kwa bia je se oso aduane ebre me na oba e maame feel say at least me wo bi odwene me ho enti unfortunately for the girl no the kru no obeware no ewo ni aunt ni area mu ho ewo se da akoma wo se odoko ba bia aifro ne bekoso no se de wo chire mu no eben o se de na be ya agro se mahya maifro ata na minim se ba bia ya aifro no eye me aunt area mu ho it be to America kobo me aunt na mane ese so wa say na ekoso enti we de mesrew be time achi na maame no oyoba unti agini sem awumu oyoba kobo ni nua be mana mane ese ne baba ne be ware girl ne sa come counseling two counseling sections e was omko omo wo kwa na mo two counseling na adru no omo ko ba ko asore ne se a papa de complain aba ese mumwa no mumu no na o ba be ware wan ko bona mane de be girl ne se me ni papa kasa di nya we ko counseling na ye bisa no se papa was me ni me papa e am pan so sister me papa no gina ho a me hu no me kai na ni but enye bibia me ogina ho a me hu no shawra wo someone to say yo obi best here he have the nerves ono wadi kan papa fo in the name of so oye papa then Joy e bi na me ka akere wo no ai and let Joyce e star e tu person ku abayiwa na abra nsu na wonim bibi saa de we ya wa ya abayiwa yi obetumi aka ne siasi so ahwe ne ba no sa wo se nya wo ba so many occasions these things have happened min mo bi a waka kire ne ba se abayiwa ya me ka na asemi o se ne ma me ka kire nsa ne papa ewu ne papa nua ne te ase cause ma me na bra ne baba akọ te Canada tai fro ne ba be no ne sister free Canada ne maami free Canada ba amu ba be time echi ne nua ba akọ awie law school ono girl na ye be ye ne ho ade no o ye teacher ne a o kire mathematics e was secondary school bi na wanya obi o ye doctor o say pharmacist bi o ba be ware no you could just imagine how ankwala na fefe kama without the help of any man 20th century ya woman a man be aboso a wo hwe wo ma enkan na mra bi atwam no enda na ye maame no munni mude na wo mfa nkwala ma ayo abo enko school na na dia sedan ken wrade se nim di aba na obia is striving se ne ba ebedi yi obia pem kwa nanim se ne ba be yo brempon abusua tie me se wo jai oba wasiri mu ade ade sabe eye wasiri mu ade na so Ghana fo meriba bebre wo kwa wo mu nim sa ade ne ye wajai maame no yawa wodi wo awade wo mu wan treat maame ne ye maame ne etimi nya kukudro it is not easy say obi say oba bi say wo jai awade wo nya easy as you people think it is not easy awade jai ye nya bibia ya fanfare enye bribia eya akono so saa se obi ti wa na obo ni siremu na nyema nkoyi a na wasode se wagya awade ye da bi megidi pa ansa na obi besi ne bo se megya awade ye no na bribia koso a trese wono ahwehwem na otete na osesen no yi bi fremu a wanhwe yomo mienu kusu tena dan hu abaako beku baako I'm telling you baako beku baako awade gya ye enye bribia ye fanfare saa emre bi atwam ya maame no hwe da bia me kasa asem we o ye first born o ye last born o pa mom yan start nye DNA wo hu se wo papa na wo ni mu se ye o papa no in fact mo a Joyce blessing asem yi ayam say you have the right moral audacity someone's mo beka bi no go and check o ye first born na sa ne ma we and time can be and time can be first borns and last borns middle ho kakra de bedu wo na ya subdue maame no tebi wo ho etimi fa na se first born for and a last born for you want me to tell you the myth about that thing first born for the tendency say wo papa wan waro maami obro ya virgin obi akosua dompo no obua busumu a o maami na wo love bi anka wo pe na wo hianya ho kire na ne maami ana ne papa o adu afa we saa we di oye abrantie we di oton ade wo kansi oye djuma ne piapia na ma no eso di ododo pa ne de na ne bia na ne nsemu ni bi o maami hwe ha o hwe se di aho kire it makes sense enti bi wo hokora na onyem na apa ho kakra eno okoware ye onya virgin there is likelihood say saade no could happen I feel beside me say last born be wani papa na tiri mo den ene ayaya dia ya dia yawo maame no okoya the schoolmate bi de nsasrasra no ho wa yiase a o ye yia a o de he na kire se wan maame an sheda po se okobo adwaman first borns ne last borns mo record na mo mebon. Until when we are talking about fidelity, now you think say you have the moral right. Or your gospel musician, or your gospel musician, or your gospel music. Hey. And yet, the one an organ, not an air organ. While respecting him, Aquala, Yakofana Betna and Channel. Then a chimp, and I will a rabbit. You want to see the fury of a woman? When somebody allow you to his home, take you as his own, feed you, clothe you. A rich the okra so did damage ni bi aname bo how did damage ni bi sister wa bo hu dua na bo hu dua mo se sika na mo je yamadi awie ntimani abre mo pese mo sanse ne kade ya because the hand that is bearing the golden chicken is dead. You are this kind of your source of income now multiple jimweni no asa. Oh, so many times when women you add value, this is what it comes with it. Papa did do when you were do when and nani pakua and etini do when then you realize that one day you just wake up from your slumber. One day you just wake up from your stupidity and you decide to take charge of your life. Ubehun say I feel no attending against you. Baby, I'm with you. Said the papa na wo twen kwala no onye kwala no so obehwe wo na emu wo person na wo twia ma ye hu say oboa bra ne boa oboa abrochefo mari ma bebre sa na bitie Onda wo wa won hweba oni chop money ontua dan ka wo ye single mother abetina wo so ai wo ba no wato fufuo wo be ka to nkwan mu enso wanto nam wanto tomatoes wanto jini o yo brofo okọ Ghana nso a na wo de oyire ne saso no nyonko ba akotena cho ba na wo re nam bra wa bro hu nwia you are watching me and yes, I would na you be akeke. A kakra who quack paid into call you say, Mishia on Tamuanka, Sanqua Siakekam. Mishia on Tamuanka, and a dear Ben, and a one a miracle with him at Yananoa, and I'm meeting yesterday, and I'm meeting Mua dear, and I'm meeting yesterday. Opa Sago calm you who saw your phone, but I was for your phone. On your phone, Quanko for no could I back because you had your choice to choose. Who choose on us one choose you now choose to bar your phone. And I will be catch there and say, well, you're your phone up see any day. What do you want us to do? Then a matured mind. A man who has grown and healed from divorce or compression. Now you be sana, it didn't work out. Youthful exuberance. There are some parts I take responsibility. And I think, say, at this time round, I will try and get it right. Me obese me penal kasase muya. The trash you so babe say wo yire akere me. Emwa me. Anya hwe ma me. Emai muntie. Obaby ani wa ewo so gu na no a. Just bless na wade ni modwo sa anka wontu na emu America. You have no idea. You have no idea. For the fact that that girl is not speaking up tells me a lot. Tells me a lot. Those who are even being abused, they can't even speak up because he began to wonder, did I allow myself to go through that? Once you see the girl has started healing, you see what we brought through. And the Ghanaian community. Baby, will be a person say, now what ye may go and you're fault. Sister. And I don't know what national be at the end of Shakawa. Are people not free to be themselves anymore? When we say free, Saga one buy and I trigger before from. Say what you want from them. The girl has moved on. I am not advocacy for divorce. But this is a typical example of when people mistreat you, people actually disgrace you. And then you pick yourself up. And they still want you to remain there because in their small myopic mind, they think that that is how everybody have to see you. I don't like it. I don't like it. Masa, want to be into that with you. And detect our emotions and our feelings for us. No. It is about time. Now we are educating the women. And you may be on my no. And it is a fault. I marry my darling. Go and marry. Go and marry him. Oh, now, yeah, papa. Go and marry him. Oh, now, I'm what you need. Beside now, when you did it. When it. And so you want to please society. You want people to see that, oh, yeah, the sisters so and so. And my baby, they are feeding and clothing themselves. Sadian at the Yaudia ba. At the Yaudia baby, ba mem. And see, on one feeding a home, clothing a home, now per se was San Fro Mibula. And yeah, Juma. Bra, and yeah, Juma. And I don't know, my couch, Uncle Nangame, maybe Adam, say, where were you? Obana, what then a man word in true home. Bear money be yanon, or say Obana, what then a man. But Sadi Pacrona and I can't say, where ye me dumpe. And I'm a female panny. None of you this our casasam. They always make an excuse. Typical Ghanaian, when they are caught into trouble, they are finding the easiest way to blame people. And you wait for time, and you wait the year we, and you wait the year we, and I wait. Share or the four. No question, pan say. I told you what when you are young, a be what you did not actually want to was when I was selected, man. A be what marriage go to those faces. So, I for me, no, every who say. We have to change the way we are living. Said ye konenye e was here ye near ye. Said ye be ye no. Praise God. But obi wo ho he or she is adamant. Baby awojina no jina. You can't change me. Sa na metie. Opeso obi a hye no se. Opeso control obi a e was so obi a hye na se enye adwuma o. Enye adwuma. No matter who you are, enye adwuma. Bible said, how can two work together unless we agree? Unless we agree. It is not enough to be sexually active on PEM. Sex is not love. And love is not sex. Love goes beyond sex. Love goes beyond physical attraction. Love goes beyond money. It is love. That is when everybody say, kill him, kill him, kill him. And out of love, somebody will say, no. No. Ya dia brantie bi e kwa to prison. Obi ani na china mo nsa ne maame. Ne maame. Or bad time bi. And that girlfriend bi will never give up. Unim di entia. Eno na eyot. When your head is on the road. And one person be is a backbone. Say, you know, I disagree. You don't know the person we are talking about. When you be worried, when you be chimpna, now we miss our security now, forget it. It doesn't matter. Organ, how experienced David Joy, you can play the organ, they are mixing. I promote to Joyce blessing. It is not enough. Because you will be here. What to me, Yama ba, na kana koma. It won't miss it, be new. Na here David Joy, any Joyce, more starting a big nimo, and so Joyce, will be womb and no car so bewaro. Have you asked yourself at a point in time, si can buy, are you still the same person when you were controlling the finances, even though you were not the one bringing in the money? What changed? And on our brand here was so confident. But I wonder what you didn't someone who fell for celebrities were movie so muntie. What your mad radio station for so muntie. One for only dress. I want the giant. I've watched you. I wouldn't have refrain. I'm the watch what I can say. Yeah, guys, who bro, that video is outside. That is when I knew Joyce was in trouble. I foreknew when the quiet delay interview and delay was saying, say, as a manager was opening on my briefing space, I knew the girl is in bondage. She's only job, only any other job, any other income. The income one ya buy no autonomous. Into a kwasabo di actually, or how would the actually, or how would the actually. If you knew you are an artist, up and coming, or you are already an artist, start to pay you for from a because or your manager or the control, I can control Sikano, I can control Chase, who not briefing space. Ask people who were in that queue why their marriage collapses. Because he'll be breathing on your neck. Never make that mistakes again. A lot of people have made that mistakes. It has cost them. It has cost them. Look at Mami Dina Kiyomi. Yes, those times, you know. Or you're a very settled woman, and certain Crawford who said, "Bibi, because also me a bro, man. Mamma, no more, and never knew to make a Nikuneti as went in and cut that. Jammy, a panel bro, and to sign our panel of mental health issues. I was saying, whoop pill, womb pill. I was somebody my would be a warrior. Or bar. What's so about your counsel? Also, what be away? And yes, a relationship never your codependency because of this case will be bottom. The tendency abuse is higher. And the culture we are coming from, it is where Burma is not working and still want to dominate everything. Where you and I are coming from, it's where Nobi does not only chop money, but our favorite food. Where you and I are coming from, or per se yourself friend Migla, when you chop money, on Chia school fees, or Yashi, or bar, per so barnesa koto, again in Nasim Pabua. In the name of submissiveness, and no yes submissiveness, there be. Submissiveness is not stupidity. I wish I for the Biameka. Bible say, Sarah, Ephraim Nukunu, Migla. And as at the time that woman was giving that prophet of God accolades, no, now the man has done something which is beyond comprehension. And that man to me fret papa no. Go and think about it. I've told you people, don't just go and read Genesis, etc. Bible is stuff, it's a mystery. I am reading that chapter. That woman is barren. Yet still he calls his master, my Lord. In some versions, he calls him my Lord, my master. And then I read and I get somewhere. Hannah, so my Lord, my master. And yet Hannah, and Nukunu says, so men so mobile, and say, Marima, in Sia. How many African men? And I wouldn't in the back. Now what's in it be an anokase? Obey. Me jidi se me sombo se Marima. And Marima ba be in Sia. And it's that man, no, Hannah friend Kunumi Bra. Ne was a child. The man have done something, he has said something in the woman's mind that nothing, not even barrenness, can change it. But the view, Ghana no, on share Daniel, he has not added any value to you. Kakrana what the buy and so obey saying. By the time you realize, no, see a mom pie near abuse mamma, near abuse mamma, that roba coupe, the animal in that person will rise up. And then also on pebium, just because on so young farm marbontain and can't the same women who are supposed to support and encourage that woman. Say, listen, only pashiasia, then yen sorry, ye bribi, add value, papa ne pewa, and was a wako, now wako son, who ya dear, or cough on chere, or cough and one cassa, identify who he is as a man before he comes back. But debut, because of the settings all of us are coming from, some of us have been damaged by stepmothers and stepfathers. We have been damaged by our uncles we left with. They have abused us left, right, center. And it's sad damage. You know when you're damaging the what a rat nonsense. In the name of what? David Joy. I don't know the otete. The moment yam pass with free papa mua. Yam fan say a yam pan pass. Joyce, mammy, you know, our person be good and was say, and young woman, at least back could be dear your back. Sa better more back on one name who say, Mamma, I'm a son, your papa, me said, let me so. Me banner, ya me banner, no man, you could have let you do something different. Sa, I didn't way, oh, your bear man, we are matured, what's ya what dear quan, so now what's ya what dear. That is how you operate. That is how you would think. Sabide ne ba man san tentansu o tena bi na me bayi ne ma menye papa no and Bible said David no yem praba and praba no beti his right so enti you will never know sa betem ba ko na be fly dress mamu na o na opesa o kasa a kire ye na mo Joyce se wutie ni a any blogger any media house I will be both dean. Now what is that? You're not targeting. Seal that person. Seal that person. You start to say, yes, sir. There will be sanity and decorum in our social media. Mr. Say, I do my phone. Unipako. Don't cost yourself the family feature. I will have all the time for you. Men check camera me do what them. Now, mom, I will let you pay the consequences. Because me count. Me program me bo bi din me sa nkwasi ade nkwa me abram bi kwa me ni sa adaje no. Na mom, mane me fa me ho. No better pay. Me ni sa adaje na me do back and forth no. Na mom, wo kabribi na say me character. E defame me character. Assassinate my character. Hey, you go smell la. That's what say book munyansa. I will show you say book munyansa. I have it. Sam kwasi ade na abaso na obi akam camera na watwe na e wo so type auto data 10 Ghana cedis na wa type na wa keka kwasi asem na wo kọ obra wonnim ni pesuo ni paban ya ye kana asem. Joyce Sasso, ebi wo fear. Is that how you can be treating? Joyce, dear Naba, and now person will girl, no, who person will chase when you're correct. Now, sister, nay, or cousins, no more year you're born one. Boyfriends, bed 10. One Casakurana will type on African. Oh, run the boys, baby, you know. So you have the guts to also come and really? Abushiafui. Adia baako pena pentim. Adia baako pena nim. Ye meya ya wo. Obi nim obrempo ahase. Obi nim di obi beye daache. Ne senti oyo wofo. UK haye wo bibi e friend safeguarding. Safeguarding na chwa say. Akwala bia wo ye vulnerable or ye certain age are only 18 years. Adult age wo UK, United Kingdom is 16 years. Now, from 0 to 18 or 16 years, there is a rule that is called safeguarding. Safeguarding, it's just say, "Uba kalana ho bang every owonyo and then near be saying who." And unti sakalani di bone cry hatana ni mandentia. God is a God of second chances. So the law also give people second chances, even those who are even criminal kids. Nkwala a wɔn ku wɔn maame ana wɔn nanfofoɔ ana wɔayɛ biribi kura wɔn po no. And it does what we also say. You had one go to if you say Buster or whatever correctional units near the idea. They can come back and be reformed. The sense, it doesn't matter. Now, where the or wofo nan kasa. David Joy. So what's your bro yet and kabine now or tosa? Onim the entia and ka social services for but you near Obano. I'm a Joyce. I brought you define parenthood. And yet the expense in Yapaladu, debut. Go and look at British Home Office website. When we are defining a father, somebody who is a parent is the one that clothes the child, that feeds the child, that protects the child from harm. What do Unkalan Ketua Abegu social media go who say? Or honor, you have been disqualified as the correct parent. And yamra and nyama and the gender and one children's protection and the enya juma wakana. Na nipa ye nyama be no ma fa won ho adi. Ubay eba benyin internet does not forget. It is not paper. Enya paper na kura kware. Internet does not forget. But that child one day, and I know for a fact, because nipa na always yakwalano or tu nyame honnom or tu osoro nyom. Ne mano Psalm 134 say, in the days of our old, the Lord will use our seed to rebuke our enemy. Ediana Joyce ni naneba abeye MP or dear who say ya obano or no so abeye MP. Now I cost standing for parliamentarian elections or something. Na obia catcher and say, ne papa, Emrant Brem Kwasi Adia Woody and some can with social media. They are playing it back at your face. That is when you see your stupidity. Hashtag wicked fathers. Wicked fathers who don't look after their kids after they spill out their sperms. Mon shama. Mon shama. Mon shama. Munyin say madwani bia afa na wakai say I who other responsibilities na oba no de akwala na kwa no ho sa enye nkwala yi ne nam sa nkwala ni di ya na mo twinti nkwala na ye ni pa wie no na pese debi o debi enne nkwala na aba computer nkwala no nye computer nkwala debi. They have realized that some of you are wicked fathers. Wicked fathers. Wicked fathers. One shaba kosi say. No better son buy a footballer, no trinity. Or better son buy I call the Eugene, no trinity. Now for the radio station or one I will pay back. One and none shut the manager, friend the manager and most of our fathers, some of our fathers in Ghana, that is what they do to their kids. On father, you better be anu around the supporter. What is what you say? No, we die no free her. We teacher ni only say I collect you a hand with free. Man transfer no call her. Sa smell pure everywhere. Oh, nyashe no we wuni at the kaba. Oh, wa ni aba. Ai, oh papa. Oh na ati abroche ni ayo poster ni edi aka ho. Na afegana fo etete o. Ai sa ni ye no. Faction no. Bia ben. Ni akeka no totra. So a lot of us are sick in our system. Ya yare. Ya wolf one ye, anyone near mania maybe. Your woman ye no, yare. And ye name system, it's who a will be. Who said, Yadiana, young son, one son who yad he didn't discuss those things. We didn't talk about those things. Ubewuna or the Aquayo being so. See, generational things. It has been lingering on for years. And in our community, in African society, we think it's all right. It is not 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 all right. Nti awofo bi wo kwa, maami bi wo kwa wo si so. Said the nukunu ade ya ye ehye no ne baba na o ware no no start the ahye ne baba na tirim merima nyesum ye ai maame has been damaged akwala ne papa ene maame na ntena yi ene ode body bi ahye maame ne tirim maame na hele wanya obi ampo ne na nka ho asem okoka o mema de saa adwo asa na mema ne de o nyina maame ye baako e ba na o nyina maame ye baako ai na maame ne de ahye ne ho enkakra nkra gu ho kura na papa ne kura ni wo bepa maame na kye ba mani oba te dem na wawu ayie na se na wawu no owo kwa na nkwala bi twitwimiti ne kunu dofo amene na tena dem over 20 something years atimi awo be miensa mienu wabonten a minim enti wawu maame ni su osu na ni ase maame na bura ko a wosu ne nyina no se ne kunu no kuredie awie peye nipa na no na tena na ofra ne se ne kunu he doesn't know him. Papa ne dinabro da woda mpa so a yesie ni fun no ebusiafo ese oyoyere o mesie ni kunu no kuredie bi ankoso afa na busia panya baywa bi ane na mayie na se ehwa na busia panya de betiro okunafo a nani abre se okunu ne baba akuni ofiofo nanim se braya ebe yia na kwala bi abaywa bi tuatua ne pa ewo kwawu ho ewo pepiase ho ewo ngwatia ho ewo kofodua ho akwala bi na oba yie na one na maame na ase maame akofa ne se o yakwala ote ne nche no maame ni mu se ne baba ma no na anyi nse wubi one na yire te nkran ebobra oba nkran ho a ija besi ho enti ne de akwala na sie wo kwawu ho ana maame no eba kwawu ebeti ase wa onum se akwala a wote na ase nche kosi se apa ni bewu and ye behu say, oh, sa dwan for ayo ne nam anyina ya ofa ya wi awi ne ba we ne ba kan obia ukuna wu a wusu wadi na afa na betray ya we betray wo dadada afa na busia penny deem it right. Wickedness in high places, wickedness in high places. David Joy ye abayi no kura wasu ne dada awade na gu dia wo pe wo mu ye dia ma wo compensation waje Ministry of Joyce Blessing name Instagram dia be handles ni nyina waje odi ama ka waje ensase na wo page radio station amukọ kama ni siye tem sensase o se dan na wanya anye no se we na wo de ba eno de na be ye me no kasa ya me kasa yi so wo ye first born na wo hwa me na ye first born me se koye de ni obehu se papa na ofre no se mo ye ni pattern egusuwa miensa be papa ade mo fre na da no enye mo da papa na wonim se wo ye da no wonye wo papa. I'm telling you the gospel truth. And na kolebu decency ayi eniema nkrofo ani abre medically niema esesa na kolebu have made a lot of mistakes. Obi akonkwala ya di o ma woni adom nyina bom ebi wo kwa na tag mo akwala ne nsa obi sa wo ho se obi ba ne atam na amamia mede na me. How would I know? Enti ebi wo hokura na enyo ma me na etwa ne ho. Na mo midwife no je na wo no bi okwo ye no akwala ya tam ne ma no kura nya ne dia and nobody Ghana baby ani wo a wo kwa akwachi ni bako no atuma ha nya brochira obi a wo duty ene 2021 2030 bibi betumi asi e wo baby anam ye adwuma no na ye pull file no na ye tinya catch us say that said date you are at work, you are accountable for your actions and reactions. Ghana sa de ni bi ni ho e ya sam ka we e be fa mu keke menim obi a ne maame wo mienu pe mienu na ye American lottery ama wo na ne ba mba akode e papa ne ba the other one enye papa ne ba maame so si su enfa mpana da papa na ne nipa one na da sa de we maame ne haye de abrafu wuye. Now it is later. Abaywan enhu ne papa da because he was raised by that man now oba before makwa America. Na say nim guasie we na eyede e mama me no. Chire bi. And na omu hu sa nukure. Na sa nukure kura say where would he start from to go and look for his father. And he no kojina. Enya say, Mamma ni repuno, or no dear do no man say, or Kowo and Yakama Kalaman, and or dinner beshi. Not until said Yenny, Ban and saying, yea, America, ya do more air could be. And now you won't say, Bakoni and the back. The other one, ain't any back. Ye been a make catch the one. Ain't no, and ne Joyce, dear Naba. Or two gospeler. And yum na watch you. Aye, and no song shall I say. Boning and no. Then David Joy, who you in Kawajano. It is a meme no war, and come a dream welfare of my childhood. Not necessarily say, and Kwalam Yuna and Yamaban. What the way that took public domain? Say you crucify or yet, Nanya day. Now, the man the baby in the able. I then watch you, you know, the only way and one for one come. And Kwalan so what Joyce, to the end, how did you get it? In Ghana, when anything is possible, everything is possible. You want me to believe? You want me to believe? Okay. On your bar, there is nothing new under the sun. Now, Uber can we actually not young anything. And you who Joyce are, yan to a woman, and I am my Joyce and can no drew. And oh, dear now, Ubena. David Joy, ye, oh, Joyce, what can Joyce are two? I will yamia ye one. Dear Ubena. Who say we join the Caribbean and say, the near your social media, would it be the other boom? Papa, you are sick. Oh, yeah, right. Yabia, we hadn't say, oh, be a Jawaria. You need time to heal. You need time to reflect. Accept the things you didn't do right. Work on that very thing. Try and work on yourself. Because, ain't me must say, a full year in our banner side, you have also contributed to it. As a husbandry, so we feel a quite bedem, not a more bemua, not less a wealthful, one pempam ye, one lonely ye, a japadia chadia panya made a man, one so ye. Or ba papa ben, and now what the papa, or tiawa the papa moon, or my son, Mejawa ye. You think it is easy, Sir Joyce, best of Yakake. As a gospel musician, so we Jawa ye, or a barber catch the public. A lot has gone on. That lady has been quiet. Me who she crash said the Ghana for a piece of person good and in the name of so Jamadi. I just will and son a Ghana for who say he's a good wife. Is that what you people are telling us? Is that what you people are telling us? Is that what you want us to accept? Listen, young ladies. It is all right. Marriage has its challenges. But when you are being abused, you are being one who says come back home. Me, I want mama you are. And I'll always tell them this. Marriage is good. But when you get wrong person who will do everything to make you feel like this, who will do everything for you, why should you come back home? Because life have a lot of things to give you. Life have a lot of things to offer. Marriage or without marriage, life goes on. Marriage or no marriage, gospel, the word of God will still be established in your life. Whether you are single, married, expecting to be married, yet to be a because this will be to still. In the Ghanaian society, or being Maria, as if say, and only the ultimate thing. There are other things about the person. Celebrate that thing. There are other good things about our girls. The entire mama cannot raise up their heads. The back room who said, "Sir will be no Casacula was so prejudiced in Ghana or Penino Casana Ocean anymore, social anymore." And I come to this side of the world when they are interviewing you or talking to you and your eyes is on the ground, it means that you have failed that interview. To one who have backwardness, some of us we are. No. And you are a man. You are marrying somebody who's got talents. Medafo Pejumaya. Talent can bring you people money. But as a man, have your own job. Have your own job. So the beya we yere and murder mind because we yere on one the ton of Gianni, on one the Chiadanka, on one the Bribia. The 10 dances so will be bedino no a higher. Wouldn't be a because a Canadian Quadia. I had to say the Wakato Tiaba to them. Again, no correct. That man, one year to man. I do a ban the studies. How about a week is in it so or Tom Kusra or Chia Dirente or you bring or ban my brain and Mamma Gana for money been a home, but as if say almost on one castle. Bear man woman and young man. And I wouldn't want a young one. It is our way. There's a tendency to say, no clear way, and none of what's that sorry. I catch that for my. A nuclear trodo. Miana Tommy Riani, Miana Tomatadia, Yatobiama was ya sans and quine, omun yasania mania manonsono, what motivation quine say. Tian sum no shun quina, one out to Viania, wish and no worth. Did intrude, but did you know I had the hair now remote to go home? Now from wait, ya bravo. In the name of some your manager. It's a manager near to my manager and said that need specific job. Nadiana said, or be gospel, or be cassette our tongue, or be cosmetic or tone or ten. Who be son said, dear Dima, I have run a shop, dear shop. Dear shop. What are you doing? What are you talking about, brother? You better do it because of baby up will be of this value. A canon. Share what person who said, so one more whom what you be doing here. I mean, cousin mean show. And I know not Deborah. Is it Deborah? Yeah. Bible say, now or a priest on your midi for bar. None kunu. Who David now can't see us. I'm not or any wolf, not in the silver kuno. Abigail, sorry. Not Abigail, it didn't know when because say, oh, that man name, or him, I only young quada, make Rudy with Jimmy. Or Bano, I didn't know who, I say, who you could alive. But Okanya Batua, or we are just as you could Jimmy. He lost his wife for David. I've read that story, but that may call that deeper end, sir. And as I read and I realized, say, sometimes. As the woman is growing, he realized, what have I put myself into? There comes a time in your life where say, now where you be? Yes. Because it's a bad man who say, hey, someone will lose this priceless thing. Not what before up in the game. Yamubebre, Sana ya what yet in that's a yadom yamin. And a bit of what? Yes, we be a bearman, or be a Tian and Naso say, a man no mason tell ya semuti, no be a Tian and Naso say, well, you know what your papa says, so the we or you a proper on a cacra, done and a cacra, none of one would try. Uber with Bearman now, what penny fee a person if ye, Jono, Uber who was starting and making reforms. Not all yet near my second about ton of council. As someone make a more matinat number, I want to know, one Casanova, Bama walk like a fanner, will not want to make us now Bama way in Wakafan. Bama way, your sister, I trust that you would see any Bama way the engagement. Maybe so big cabbage, and again, Papa, when you know. But we say, no, cophobia, so near, so, service. But here we are today. Why? Because at a certain point in my husband's life, he realized, say, if he doesn't beef up his game, he will lose me. And I make it clear. I made it clear. Up to even today, I still always stand on that ground. And I tell him, say, listen, me children the cabby, na saberi mena, one me and two abumua, ube una me the wejaho. Me the ucha was saying, I made my own son to me chiru meka. I tell him all the time. I said it once or twice, and I realized that the man has beefed up his game. Oh yes, you better do. You better do because once I made me tremble, I want to make it to heaven. Because and there's a lot expected of you as a man of the home. Oh yes, but some of the men, they are still boys. He's married. Wawado ne wote eni ama no yesu jani no ye no wagwade nyina no ano pese oye said ye wadwene said ye wakasa said ye otie 20 years ago still and say wakofa obi ba ene nete still no behave to say ono nko a nete ai oya na adwen ono wa ya na adwen dada debi life is not all about you only obi kwa pamo do ya pam krafo na he's the witness to the union no you are accountable to that person and for that matter the ma apam no ejina ne say afanu ni nyina be di mo apam so to each other. I will love and support you. I will care for you. And you was said yes to say, as the head of the home, you will be an edge around me, just as Christ is the head. Now, where do you? And one say, "Well, yeah, man, no, yeah, no person didn't marry myself." A drum pamu the army and your bema. The aka you now be can as I'm saying, Kusiaga. And come Kwasia didn't to. Asemwa kwanya wodi nipa yi fa so nye wo kan na odi ato ha wo kan na odi ato ha eda bi bedru akwase na ne ti ya na guragu David Joy, you had it all, but the moment you decide to step out and disgrace and shame that woman, that is when you loses it. Saboneno, it takes the grace of God, it takes healing. Now the girl has moved on and you can't take it. Abaiwano has moved on and you still cannot take it. Abusia, atapa so baso. Abusia, enye easy so bisa wejawa we, and you still have confidence to come around and be. It takes time. Sheyawa Ghana for a kwanya Cecilia Mafo a year ago. Go girl yani muase. She might be free in some. Aye, Ghana for told the people wa. I would go kakra ba usunti. O kasakro bi person catch us. Shut up. Wouldn't who anwa horse. Oh, shut up. Sana Ghana 40. David Joy, you cannot stand the fact that in spite of all that you've done to Joyce, how public have ridiculed this girl, it is not enough for you. Are you not ashamed? Sabo yire to nyame nyom na konfo be di yire ho fe ex-wife kora ho fe. Are you not ashamed? And then make bibia to ebia na wa adwene ma so. Ebia na wa adwene ma so na ba bia wudi akorokọ no etro pa. Se uwo anything uwo ni pesuo kakra nyamisuo kakra yamfa no se wo yire na to nyamenyom so na na wo bo organ na mixe enti nyamesam no kakra fa wa adwene bra awade na wo pen back no sempo o yire na ayamfom so na wo pen back. This is not your approach to it. Nye gu abegu nanimu ase na be kire se wo yokurupa. As a matter of fact, me and me tear the walk canon tells me, say, what your phone crossing your bar. What your phone, papa. Because in all the women species, a man that told where she was gone and a bonten so, Masia bonten so, anybody are no free and son on better than Krumun. Joyce or bar phone on a war farm. Your choices were as foolish as what you are doing now. Mother Brebenina. And I would choose Joyce. I want to muntie. Sasamoba. Na Edward Nam Pempenswa Yaudi Wumwa. Susukasa. A club or 100 Palawu. Now 1 millipi. Some will be back to you in that legend. What person was some year dentia? Now who nipano, now who nipano, now who nipano. When that same thing is left to you. Na se wo bisa ho se wo na wo kan ya wo na kan ye wo de yaudi akasa rough akade ni what ye nyina because wo pesa wa asem ye de as a time wo kire nsem mu no na wo wura free say nipa no wa top no da nipa no wa ye yie da nipa no wa ye wo papa bi da asam ba na nipa ko na ye wo ade ya when you are matured, asana abano energy na so. What na so nso a eya kai. One eba wutiri mu a kai nipa ne papa ye bi awayo. Na ka kire ho se. Se me pese me suma sumdua banti. E wo mo se dia me yira na me kunu dia yam no. E bia me ntumi mfa nche no. Awade no mpo e bia me ni hu. E mo mehwa ma no metuma no na de kase. Ma no kasa entia no because me ni nipa no e wo ba. Both of you have seed. And when you have seed together, for the sake of that child, and you can't near maybe once the thing come out from your mouth, you can't pick it up again. Some of you are now what you go no and they hatching a more better channel, and near ma a course no, a man compound now what the any beam. I what the any dear bra a goo. Now, mom, a quite of fast so. Oh, I am through a ban wa bonteno. Bra, minima saw the kwa woko. Minim papa kwa was sense. But Bible say, na Eli, na Oyobi, papa, and so na Samuel telling chain. Where are the Elis of life? Ya papa mo asofo Joyce blessing in kunu abato to nyo mo masori. E dia nchira na mode ma abranti. Who has called this young man to order? Oba Shenya me yase bra wo sa akola no ba akopɔ na ye wo ba me wo kromu ha ye frɛ bibi safeguarding eno na ama me wura ko ama fa sa kai sa dia no Ghana fo ma me fo bebre papa fo bebre di fo sister no wo mpɛ no onim sɛ wo mpɛ sister you are irresponsible man on pepper man no na mo akwala abam bibi aba sister no mu ade said ya na mo kan brotrefo ma mu ade no and what it is all right. What has that got to do with that child, innocent child that you people brought together? One Joyce, Metiasia won't penno. Now one penny, bra, anka ukra dia woko. Enti no okoye die no na wunyina so na de koye die no and on saying. Ana ya se be tua child support. Enti na person opugu say anya wo ma. And also anya hwe. Na mom o de beto public domain say, me abram de kwa me hu Joyce amen church no. And I mean, can't Joyce are known to a woody away. And you know, we have to see. So when in my house, Obano, the old say, you will ban 1 minute. 1 minute, Obano. 1 minute, Obano. Back on the poor, you will ban 1 minute. Go and come back and bring an apology. And for the media houses, I'm what dear me, I've said my own. Me say, who your firstborn, who your lastborn? Go and check whether Nipakona will friend or say papa no papa and pan on one. Most of you, the reason why American members, Canadian members, now say you can buy or the Ahometia, HRDN, Nemo, so one take once year, and no Sankofa DNA. A lot of the people you call dad are not your dad. You can buy and who say it has wasted a lot of family life. Family life, what? Who become near 20 years, 30 years, and then the firstborn child. And your papa neba, papa who was well raised ya kwalana ko uni saying Bakubia, a better Miss Resso. A children who says, somebody asam no crack or David Carl show so. Nigeria ni man bia, one raised ya kwala, what did 34 years. Actually, Suku fees 19,000 amakwalana ba Cambridge. Ewo bottom akwala anyi enna bribiaba ne maame out of anger papa ne say enye me ba eno dia na da wo kan akwala ne say minim papa bia 30 years of my life you are the only father I've known. Where do I even start looking for my father? Yemeka wadija ye e koso wo Nigeria enti obi just say oguma ni nanimu ase. And it so happens say, I'm passing. Now, how the man know, I don't know. But Aqualana or yet middle of Sa and Tokwana Air Coson. I am look at a Cambridge student. Nasa the byway Abatabon, Tenaqualana Branty and issue. Also, I don't have any other father. Where do I start? David Joy, why am I saying we home? O babet nyaya to say Canada Japan. Now wojina Ghana bedwamu na or throw challenge yeah legislation be now banana den no be a catch and say shut up you cry your father says you're a bastard. The joy that is when you see your foolishness, but that time now you are old. But see, something time may it not be said that me Abraham Lukwa my stupidness has caused by back edachi. Debbie, I won't do that too. Debbie Joy, one yard. Bra, one yard. One yard. One yard. A yammy now, so apologies, dear. Start redrawing Ghana media houses. Me pamocho, any news be any news. Obi anya ba, any obi dear. Any news where does not add any food on your tables. This does not bring anything to you. Now, a ma bebre what ubaya what say. Oh, your bow, but you will see when you say in the name of some over church Joyce blessing or Surunyami on Chiawaka. Or baby, your ben I can say. I know when this bang, and I why, who see a becania who said, oh, you only marry. God punished the devil. So, what's it so? One for a boyfriend, oh, yeah, you die. God is your answer. And some of you, a ma, me, and yet for the first self, saw your Mrs. The pro, my branch, and said that, yeah, Juma. On yeah, Juma. No, I bet so kawa. One more want to be show. On more want to be no she. Sister, one she ya. What started so I would do a Gianibia. One would ya die car out of frustration. One she ya. And a baby no. I and a mamma said, well, sorry, when you're a good boy to one way. And why wouldn't you say? So good boy, and no, now pet. Bran asked or your raw for cacrano, as I grow on an issue, or to say, a mini bear my personal, a bin I will pay. Now, no ferry dear at Pentecost for Becca. And you know, I confess will be as or your elder. They be what the tons cabo caba, and so him said, you're done it and no one pem. Da, Ubesens yaw ex-boyfriend were ye nasim, obedi. Me miss a kind, a chaha, ne chaha. Na ye no kra, e wo se nipa, e ka kire ye ho. Listen, ade na kitana wan hweso yi a, obi befa. Enye edie nko a na ma wo ba, edwane firi be machi. Na ye fra bibi companions and compatibility. Se no wo dwene bomu a, no wonder say Bible say how can two work together unless we agreed? There must be things we must agree on. There are certain things we must think alike. There are certain things I don't have to be there, but I know say the other person takes that decision now. And yeah, dear, what compromise me security in any way. Now, the Okwafa Koshiane Bano. One no wakwa wo bo shabo shabo. Obo nyom ne hwan. Now one a social media handler. Mo fefe from home. Mudi no ho sika no no kopeba no e na mudi di mo ho a sa betrayal we it only take the grace of God. All these things this girl did not open his mouth. This tells me say Joyce or your papa Mama Joyce me too for say e ho hia so beba social media e di video abesi wo so wo bribi kan wo ka wia na wo ko wo ayeye bi nyu to a wo bribi a no wa ye no wa ga no ho. Nemum see ye koba any atwe ehu hia. Meaning said they wanted to shut you up. But say onyamia ye ewa wadum. Bible say yan kanya nuntum kusi say onyam besiesie ye Jerusalem. Joyce and kawanu ntum what? Don't ever. And ma bribi ensi uti ase. Me kana me the way e ba betwam. I am so passionate about this thing because I Ghana for nkwana bribi kwaso na udi abobo na udi yaw na bribi kwaso na yawdi bi kwaso na obi nim saade no de yan say ebia o countenance a change kakra nyame aya wadaroma na wo smile kakra na obi pese wo kire so won fa free ho saade we wo ho o pese de bia o de ade na eni ho no e kai wonu. Joyce and kawanu ntum they want to shut you. But onyame a wo frɛ wo no onka wa no ntum ma onyame ayeye nkwaso nɔso wo wanum ma ne nkwaso nɔso we nso kɔma me nuanom anyomtofo gospelfo wɔn wa moto onyoma ayeye esane ɔdɔfo adwuma na mo ye no ɛyɛ den na nsɛn asa agorɔ aba mani so kakra Aye, onyame a wafra mo aba otwa adwuma ni mu no. Hwe ye kapa anka adwuma no na mo ye nse because mo to osoro nyom a na bie kwan ema onyame esane ewo na ye yie mu. Ne santi mo ma ye nhwe ye ho yie. Me ka ho bi, o ka ho bi. Hwe wo ho yie na obi alfa bibi efinin kekaye a meka wo frɛ no. Mo ma ye nhwe ye ho yie. Afa mesra mo enna na Joyce di aba. Emma wani nye ewo nanim guase ho. Na wonim de attach ho twen. Have you people wonder why attack on the church? Have you people wonder why they attack on the church? And na enyama edi awurusi wo awie yase yi. Who born dog say anka ye ka asori and now wonyame asori na obi pesa o kira yen say I ni nyina anya papa enti yenkuo mu nyina there is an attack on the church. Have you not just realized all of a sudden they are in the neck of pastors? They are taking everything the church stands for. And now a Joyce blessing na ye ye yati esimuno or to the bedroom baby o kasa o ma o ne so sa wo tu aye ye nyu a obi ba ko kasa wo tuatua na so nti ye no ka wa no ntum e ye san kakra afa obemu nsa na mmam enti emma wani nye de ekoso no ho in the name of say emfa me ho e ye Joyce blessing na ato no e ye there this is on the church. Now you must rise up. Rise up in prayer. Bompa yama will be said. Eradi amadi abani pesu ebi mameso. E mane nya wo de bebre say ye can gospel musician asem or ye nipa ofom ai na Bible say akwai Moses na owakoma Elijah na akoma ha no nyame afra no na akoma ha no akwakurati pankola bi hu agro kakros ma fresi sia mo ma bewe no ede ebufu onko na ebi ewo temper tantrums so mo nyina nyame frɛ wo na ebi ya wudifo so nyame frɛ wo we tell say the God of diversity onyame a won hwe ni pa background na so oje wa no waje wo ne wasefo nyina no sɛ nyame no se yemra sɛ de yetie bia eya saa hiniye no kwa na frɛ bia ni ho ema ne ba eya saa hiniye no ana ofrɛ tutu ni odwamanbɔ ni bi te same na wakasa bra mama te ho sise sukyereba. It is not about what I will do, but it is about what God will do with me. It is not what you will do. Ebi wa kwa mitime hwa bra same santu usa bra same agoro wonani so agoro de ebi wa abrantie ne nansen agoro wonani so. Now so ya dan ya sa sameche mic na wo to osoro no mo a me no bi enu di adanse ye se wo to dum. Anunti a ministry will not be for everybody. But can who say ono so wo nkrofo bi he has been called for. Ono a na betumi ama nkrofo bi abanyame ho. Almost starting say ya attack you obi nim ne ho ahwan asema de bia na me ka say since the day of hwan ye nyina ye nim say asoro no ebi nya papa nya me na me be ka che say we nya papa na we nya papa ba nya me na hye yen say na asem ne ka say ye ma wo nyina anyim wo nim de ntia wo ye dan ya nkwaje asem no enya ade obeto wo tabel ho ade obi nim ho Jata1 said the Jata1 then you reflex and now for me the because me kunu kwesi sa na tie me kunu wo sika to say Jata1 sa na nko be ye me unim de ntia because ye ni tie ho obi a wasia me ni kunu bia will tell you one said your bofo na yire etie no sa na me kunu tie obi onim wo Glasgow bia me ho ya obi ahia na ye the fact to say some people think me kunu am wo no I don't deserve it. But people don't know how far we have come. Some of the milestones, some of the groanings, some of the cries, some of the tears, some of the hard times we have been together. And I still hold the fort, trusting God to work me through. Some sacrifices we are come. And if I am everything to that man, I have paid certain price to be under certain place. There are some certain grace you can only walk in unless you have paid the price. Joyce, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. In spite the ekosujina, de nyame pese oye no ebaji bom na bo ma wani na ho when you was said that one say, and you will be you are not for everybody. But thank God, say, who could hear an address or so at least when you are the phobia, unyamia journey, and won't trim. I walk in the mouth. Nasa reaching you so. Nasa what they say. When so a become a season, a become, Chadi a become, as a set a term. When you now I was said back. Now my walk. One no much one, pity and then sanctuary abem. A betcham, Sabe, ya will be cry 1 year, na only na. As a dan can rather say, O man or one never to savo. And in Anna say, when I'm best shower on somewhat day, and Mrawujina or Kwanwe, now raises some rantium as champions. Well, raise you, not sing a median. Na ma umre wa bom onyame e de aka watamfo anim ama onyame de aka watamfo anum aka no wano atum ai de wa cheche wo ne no kwala nyi wo mo nyam wotofo asada wo benyin na emre bi beba aka kire mo se atomre bi wo Ghana ha na munti ankotamfo kama no atum na so asedan kan wurade se aye nkan wurade se man kama no antu e wo nyame aye yi odofo onyame nhira se wo baaye menim de wo kotru na odi weta ho me hya wo nkom se me hya wo bo se onyame a wafra me abram biku a onyame a ofra de ani ho ma ne ba sumuna asrefo nkrofo da yam bu sei a na onyame afra yen na yetimi gina nyame nkrofo anim ka kya won se onyame a wahya wo bo no obeye no se nyame no obeye eya den single mother bi a wan kan hye muda abaya bi si so na wo ye from and abrantie bi de na no fa ne ho an na me yire nya papa an na me yire nya sei an ai an na kono bone nkakra an na won so ai bi wo ho anu agimfunso onya to se ebi wo ho a won so ma ho kwan o start to fullness at sad the free wa e boa ma healing ni ye adwuma se ai baby wo ho a me di fo ebi wo ho a me hu sa wade ni na egu ebegu na nya nwie ya sister ensesa wo ne mama bra ne metena wo so e bra no e meka oba na wato nsa na wato fufuo a wan to nam na wato fufuo no abannom onnom na aka fufuo ne tum mwie ma ne dia na onno e boa ne sika no kwase ebu abari mabi adi bu ma wo eburo Tiadan ka wo nyehwe irresponsible man the ba soccer team kura no ba bia ne ba ekobo football kura wonim sa na brantia no ane namu sa da hwe ba tell you say wan wa ye superstar ontimi po fa ne ma me nkire se ne ma ni because according to sources owo no na woni nkrata no ane ode nkoja abro ni bi ane wo broni a wo hwe de asai the man was forethinking akwala na nanim hu sa no ofa ne sa tete ba betali sa ene wa be superstar le ma me ne na mo superstar akwala ni timi fa ne sa ntene se ne ma ni obi abeje ne de sa na tie odofo obi ni mo brimpa hyase enti susu abrantia no single mother bi na ase hunua bi na wapre no ho akọwo na obi a want to rubbish that girl ti atama me bi ka akwala no sister susu na sa ankwala no de won ankasa woni hwefo no de wo mu ni obi a onyame wo kwan a ofa so di siesie wo ehye ne de anuonyam onyame nhira wo se wo baaye video no share ya nke beboa share ma me na de ato Joyce no e ma ne nya wo de o kona se obi rubbish Joyce o type anu wa type se munyai sa ansem keka no and share sa video na no de nkrofo asum keka won they want to listen but the reality is there must come a time sa irresponsible behavior no must stop in our community. God bless you for coming. Sister Aisha ni mechia we busiafo ama adoma me hu busiafo me hu se ma omega baso. God bless you. Naija me hu Sister Lily Boateng mu nyina ohene yere Rachel God bless you. Grace Anita. Ope. Ohima ahuofe fusua ediomi. Nyame onsra papa. And now was your birthday. God bless you. A big shout out. Big up yourself. Ohima piao onkwaso. Nana hima. Or introduce we are bringing the city to the village. And ni page no so. Sister dying and cancer. Also mama dying and cancer. Nyame onsra papa. God bless you. God bless you. Nana ya do feel so mechiao. Wabaso ekuyanima mechia na me onshira akusia kuto sister May who so mechia. Big shout out to you sis. God bless you. So sister May you owe me one interview, so report yourself Mrs. Report yourself sister May mechia will be your baso into baso na watch a video na mame Benis Nuyama, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. I had am doing babisi, me kushku, abrewo kushku, intino. Man, Tim and Kebi, man, and say me yada, as frequently as I wish. Never be brave, Makuma, so I'm pessimistry. But Munyam, I'll get time for you. I'll get time for once in a while when I'm free. Yeah, the Christmas breaky, I'll have a lot of times in my hands. So when I'm free, and I cost shift back, I'm sorry. Why? God bless you, God bless you, God bless you. And responsible men, go.